Well, hey there, fellas. How we doing today? I hope you're doing good. We got a little typhoon going on here, and rain finally calmed down. It's just windy as all get out, and it's messing up the power. And I see what you guys are posting up on a little message thing, and it's kind of messed up. I didn't forget. I just have a life sometimes, and I love fantasy football. Don't get me wrong, but hey, I blame it on Mux Champs for having me over last night. It's his fault. Anyway. Week 6 final, week 6 recap here. We had a good weekend. We had the Longhorns beat the Sooners. Yeah, a big upset. The Cowboys beat the Deadskins, and the Cake Standers came victorious. So I had a good weekend. I'm 3-0. So we're gonna get started, and I just want to say first, Chris, I hope you stay safe on your deployment. Everybody, the Hooligans is being deployed right now, so. Stay safe. We'll get some packages in the mail to you, Bubba, and give your best to Chelsea and Cregan. But anyway, we're going to get started now. Well, first matchup, we had the Colorado Antlers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, this was a game of zeros, I should say. Mark, you won 157 or 151.7 to 89. Brian, you had 89. That's not the low score of the week, but it's pretty close. You had Mark. You didn't have Jericho. He didn't do nothing for you. He got 0. So I said it's a game of zeros. And Brian, you had 2 players on your team: Cecil Shorts and Brandon Myers. Okay, some people had Myers earlier in the year as a tight end. He's worthless. There's only one player on the Giants team that I would even consider having on my fantasy team right now, and that's Victor Cruz. Because the rest of them are totally ridiculous. They suck so bad. They make mistakes. Anyway, Mark, you are now 5-1. So it's like you had 9 against 7, basically, or 8 against 7. Because Cecil Shorts, he wasn't going to get anything, and Myers, hey, no, wasn't going to. And once again, the Seahawks defense did very well for you, as well as Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch. He did good for you too. But anyway, good win for you, Mark. You're 5-1. Brian, you moved to 500. You're at 3-3. So. Yep. Good job, boys. Next matchup, we have the Death by Taxes and Mux Champs. Now, they were both over here at the house on Monday watching football games, watching the Cowboys win. And as soon as DeMarco Murray went out of the game for an injury, Death by Taxes looks over at Mux Champs, and he says, "Congratulations on your win." And I didn't see that point at that time. After the game, I asked him, like, "Hey, you going to congratulate him on the win?" He says, "I already did it." And he had no comment, basically. And so, yeah, Rodney, you won 92.6 to 83.5. So, Rodney, hey, man, that's a 2-game win streak right there, man. You're no longer the worst team or even tied with the worst team in the league. So, congratulations, Bubba. Dave, you had 3 straight losses. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you got to do something here. Go get one of them fantasy football magazine books or whatever and try to do some research, I guess, because that ain't doing nothing for you. Plus, I mean, come on, Matt Schaub, after he had all those games this year with pick sixes, you pick him up. You pick him up. You might as well pick up Eli. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, it's terrible. But, Dave, hey, you're lucky that, or I should say, Rodney, you're lucky that Dave didn't score that many points because he had a few players that could have done a lot better. Willis McGahee, Amendola only had 0.1. And AP had a down day. He only had 8 points. So, hey, man, having AP, it doesn't mean you're going to win the league, like you said in the draft. I remember that. But anyway, congrats to Rodney. You are now 2-4, and Dave, you're also 2-4. Look at that. All right, we're going to go to the next matchup now. We have the Corn-Fed Fatties and Vol Nation. Now, this was going to be the come from behind game of the week for Monday, but since we didn't have a come from behind victory Monday, we had to go to the Sunday night game. But anyway, Vol Nation had Phillip Rivers and Ryan Matthews, and Phillip Rivers had been throwing a lot of yards, getting a lot of points, but it didn't happen this game. And Ryan Matthews got you 10 points. That's about high average for Ryan Matthews, Chuck. Anyway, I'm sure you're enjoying the beach down in Florida right now on vacation. Must be great. Great weather down there, I'm sure, on the beach. Thanks for the pictures. Fred Jackson for you, Brian. Or I'm sorry, Brandon. Fred Jackson didn't do too good. Randall Cobb got hurt, but hey, he got you some points before he got hurt. Jimmy Graham, no points. He got you 0. He was targeted a few times, and he had that one long reception, got caught back for a penalty, and yeah, that wasn't too good. 49ers defense actually kept you in it. They're your second high scoring. Your flex, Moreno. Oh no, Sean, he went off. He had he did pretty good. So good job at putting him in and leaving him in there. Like I said, I thought it was going to be the come from behind victory, and it wasn't. But anyway, Brandon, you moved to 4-2, and Chuck, you moved to 2-4. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, and it's not good, and it's not bad either. But anyway, next matchup we have. Here we go. The Texas Cake Standers and the Hooligans. Chris, I know you're deploying, so you probably didn't have that much time to concentrate on your team and getting all this crap ready. So, no, actually, I know, no excuses. Just like there was no excuses for me having this video late. Cam Newton got you 38. You lost. Let's see here. Alfred Morris got you 14. You lost. The Broncos defense got you 20. You lost. It doesn't matter. The Cowboys defense got me 27. Romo had a bad game. He only got 10. Foster got 19. Nelson got 19. Deshaun Jackson got 18. Hey, I didn't really need too much more. I beat you 121 to 114. That is also the closest game of the week, guys. A 7-point victory. Me over the Hooligans, and also the come from behind victory, because I was down before the Cowboys game, and since there's no victory, come from behind victory on Monday night, we had to go to the Sunday night. I'm not making this shit up, okay? This is actually legitimately what happened. But anyway, I can't believe Romo only got me 10 points and I still won. That's pretty good. But Chris, hey man, I know it's going to be tough, but try to keep up while you're down there. And yeah. So the next one, I moved to 4-2, and Chris, you moved to 2-4. The Division 2 is a tough division, guys. We're separating from the other division pretty well. The last matchup, we have Big Blue and the Wyoming Reapers. Now, Mike, I asked you in the preview, are you paying attention? I guess we got our answer because you didn't, and you're not paying attention. You only scored 62 points. That's the lowest. That's the lowest so far. Jeremy, you won 132 to 62. Now, there's the thing about this, guys. Jeremy could have only played the Chiefs' defense, and he would have won because the Chiefs had 65 points in the league. Of course, they're the highest score. They match. Actually, they are the highest score of the year. They beat Peyton Manning's week 1. They beat Tony Romo's week 5. And yeah, it was 64 for Peyton Manning in week 1. If you remember, Mark, because you had him. But hey, 65. So far, who's going to beat that? You never know. 10 sacks. 10 sacks for the Chiefs defense. That was crazy. It was really, really, really crazy. But I guess we found the answer, Mike. You don't pay attention. You got the low score. And now, Mike, you have another thing to look forward to. You can't get any worse because you're already the worst team in the league now. So nothing but good things to come here. So let's just step it up a little bit and pay more attention to ESPN, and tell Jennifer to stop watching that cooking shows or whatever you call it, whatever she does. Anyway, so Jeremy, you're 5-1. Mike, you are 1-5. Congratulations. All right, so boys, that's the matchups recap. Now we're gonna go over the standings. Division 1. At the top we have the Ohio State Buckeyes, Brian at 3-3. Next we have the Hooligans at 2-4. This is like the NFC East. This is ridiculous. And then Vol Nation at 2-4, Death by Taxes at 2-4, and then Mike bringing up the end at Wyoming Reapers at 1-5. And Division 2, see, I don't know what division in the NFL we can label this, so we'll just say the SEC in college. Jeremy, Little Blue, you're at 5-1. Colorado Antlers at 5-1. Fatties 4-2. Cake Standers 4-2, and the Mucks Champs at 2-4. Rodney, hey man, 2-game win streak. Dave, you're on a 3-game losing streak. You better be careful. You might be the low team of the league here in the next few weeks if you ain't careful. But anyway, guys, like I said, sorry the video was so late, and stay tuned tomorrow. Tomorrow, hey, the video will be up for what the hell I'm talking about, for week 7 preview. Anyway, had fun, guys. Had a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.